What's going on, my peoples? It's ShayOT here, and today I'm going to be breaking down the Batman Arkham City themed drill remix. So yeah, very excited to get into this one. Brings back some nostalgia, obviously playing the old Batman games on the PS3 and even watching some of the old films as well, like Batman Begins, The Dark Knight Rises, etc. So yeah, I've actually taken a quote from the Bane versus Batman fight in The Dark Knight Rises that I will show you guys as well just before the drop. So I've incorporated some Batman films, video games all into one and basically just made this, big remix. So yeah, let's get right into it, and then I will dive into each individual section as usual.
I will show you where I have made my home whilst preparing to bring justice. Then I will break you.
So yeah, that is right there, the theme, the drill remix right there. So I'll show you guys some other sections as well, because there's different parameters and stuff that I've added. So yeah, let's dive into this, man. So the first bit here is obviously that Bane sample that you guys heard.
I will show you where I have made my home whilst preparing to bring justice. Then I will break you.
So here what I've done is I've actually just added some reverb, channel EQ, bit of overdrive as well. That's all really that I've added, but I've made sure just to time it before that drop here, around the 8th, 9th bar, so it comes in perfectly. So yeah, from when Bane's talking to Batman and basically saying, I'll break you, I've actually taken the sound effects from that scene as well, and I've incorporated that into the remix. So when he's pressing that explosive button on his device, and then you see like the rocks falling down, yeah, I've added that into the clip and chopped it up. So just to incorporate something a little bit different into the remix. Let's scroll down to the hi-hat. So yeah, 4 different hi-hat sounds, 4 different patterns, but nothing too that serious and stuff. You know me, I like to layer my sounds, but yeah, man, just to make it sound a bit more crisper and cleaner in the mix. So yeah, I think I've used Ghosty's hi-hats as well. So big shout out to Ghosty as well. I think it's from the 909 Warriors kit or the Worldwide Drilling Volume 3. But yeah, those kits are serious. They've got a ton of sounds in them and that. And then yeah, for some other sounds here, I've got my own clap and my own kick that I've added for the beat. So yeah, just a nice simple drill pattern as always. And then yeah, for the kick, just a bit of overdrive as well. And then for this section here, just before the 8th bar of the chorus, I've got a bunch of percussion sounds. So a mixture is actually from Ghosty's kit, and the mixture is from Complete Control. So Complete Control essentially has a lot of drum banks and a lot of packs that you can use. So here I've gone to the one-shot section, and I've just picked out different sounds from different types. And yeah, just put them into the beat, just to see how they sound and stuff like that. Some of the samples are missing because they were on my old computer and I've had to transfer the beat to the new computer. But yeah, pretty much a blend of Ghosty's and a blend of my sounds too. So yeah, let's break down my favorite part here, which is the 808. So there's 5 different channels running here. There's literally just different patterns going on and different glide settings on each of the 808s, which I will show you guys in a second. So really all I've done is I've just EQ'd the low end a little bit more, just to give a bit more bass in the mix, and then just added a bit of overdrive. Exciter as well, which is another thing I use quite a lot. So this basically just boosts certain frequencies of a sound. So for this 808, I've actually just boosted the mid-range a little bit more, just to make that punch through the mix a bit better. So yeah, let's dive into some of those adjustments on those 808s on the channel. So I've just used the basic sampler. It's basically the EXS24 on my old computer, but they've updated Logic to make this look a bit cleaner. So what I've done here for this 808 essentially is I've come to the mod matrix and I've adjusted the glide time and the amount of glide that the 808 goes by. So essentially I've increased this 808 by 1200 cents on the amount of glide and around 50 cents on the glide time. So essentially what this does is it will make the 808 go from a higher note to a lower note in a short amount of time, if that makes sense. So I'll show you this because on the other 808 it's the opposite. So I'll play it and then you guys can hear it for yourselves. So you can see there actually in the pitch section on the tuning bit. So it's going from a higher to a lower note. So I've got the opposite on this 808 here. So it goes from a lower to a higher note, but not by much. So yeah, there's like a breakdown bit here as well that I've added a bit of reverb, literally just to like everything. Just wanted to make it sound a bit different. So yeah, and then all I've actually done with that is I've just added a space designer on the main channel. So I've just added a bit of automation in the main bit as well there, so it goes up and then goes back down, muted. So yeah, just make it a little bit different, change up in that section as well. So one thing I didn't include actually is that one of the risers in the beat is actually tuned with the 808. So I think it's this riser here. Let me play it. Yeah, so this one here. So this was also from Ghosty's kit as well, which is really cool. So this riser basically is very like, it's you can hear the pitch. So what I've done is I've actually made that the same as the 808. So you can hear it right there. So yeah, just little things like that I like to do. So it just makes, you know, the remix sound overall like much better and much more cleaner. And then yeah, just for this bit here, I've just taken like a different section of the theme. So yeah, and then I've just, you know, changed some of the patterns around the 808s and stuff like that. And then for the breakdown, I've got a different bass, again from Arkham as well. Yeah, just a different bass. I think I've got a bit of reverb on it as well, just to make it a bit wider again. So yeah, just for the final bit, I've actually changed the second and third choruses just a little bit in structure. So there's like a little breakdown section here before it goes back into the chorus. So what I've used there is a slowdown tool on this part of the theme. So yeah, how I've achieved this is I come up here, I go to the fade tool, and then I will just simply drag along like this, and then apply, control, click down, slow down is right there. So that's how you do it. And then I've just added that onto that theme there. You can do a whole bunch of things actually. You can fade in and fade out. I think I do have a fade out on the sound effects actually down here. Yes, I do. So that's just a, you know, simple normal fade out, but you can change to your liking. Yeah, that is pretty much the beat in itself right there. So I hope you guys have enjoyed that breakdown. A much more in-depth breakdown this time of some of the parameters and some of the sounds that I've used and some of the effects. As always, I'm taking requests in the comment section below. There will be new music soon as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed that breakdown. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe.